your winner of the 20th anniversary of NRLOA 2.
And she's going to get it. Gecko Holt in her second start is going to win here at the Milwaukee Mile.
He got the checkered flag. Jack Drome wins the whole Championship 50 for Trackhouse Racing.
What's going on, everybody? Caleb here, and welcome to round number 3 here of NRLOA IROC 2. We started out the season at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We were at New Smyrna last week, and this time around we are out on the West Coast here at the Willow Springs Raceway for our road course race here on the season here in NRLOA IROC 2. And definitely looking forward to this one. It's going to be a lot of fun here out in the California desert. Got 9 laps ahead of us here today to decide who will take the race win home here tonight from the Willow Springs Raceway. Penultimate race of NRLOA IROC 2. It's been a fun season, a very fun season here so far. We've had 2 great races to start out the season, and now we're into the second half, and definitely excited to see how these last 2 races will go as well. Of course, we got Willow Springs tonight, and we finish the season out next Sunday at the Talladega Super Speedway. Very intrigued to see who we will see fighting for the win here tonight. We'll be fighting for the win and the championship just next week. We'll have to wait and see, though, how it'll all play out here tonight from the Willow Springs Raceway before we get into Talladega. And talking about the championship, let's take a quick look here at your championship standings. We're coming into the 3rd round here of NRLOA IROC 2, and it is a tie at the top of the point standings between Nathan Stapleton and Josh Williamson. Williamson, your race winner from the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and Stapleton, he's had a really consistent season so far. He's got 2 top 5 so far on the year. Only other driver to do that so far has been Juan Carlos Espinosa, but Stapleton has been really consistent so far this season. Williamson was looking for a good finish at New Smyrna as well, but unfortunately kind of got into it with Will Parrish towards the end of the race and lost him a couple positions, but still fighting for the top spot of the championship standings with Stapleton, and they're both tied at the top of the point standings with 32 points each. And the further on down the point standings, your winner from New Smyrna, Maximilian Chilton, now comes in 3rd in points, only 3 points behind the points lead. Juan Carlos Espinosa comes in only 4 points back. Bobby Frazier rounds out your top 5 in points, only 6 points back. Then it's Caitlin Luna, 14 back, tied with Dreamy Oliver Stappen back there for 6th in points. 8th in points is Zachary Fitzwater, 15 back. 9th is Connor Monaco, 16 back. 10th is Will Parrish, 18 back. And then tied for 11th in points is Stephen Colon and John Andrews with 10 points apiece. But yeah, definitely going to be intriguing to see who will be fighting it out for the win here tonight from the Willow Springs Raceway. Like I said, got 9 laps ahead of us, and we'll just have to wait and see how it'll all go down and who we'll be seeing going at for it for the championship at the next race at the Talladega Super Speedway. But with all that being said, really quickly get you your starting lineup here from the Willow Springs Raceway before we head green. And starting on the pole position, it's the number 7 of Nathan Stapleton, starting alongside the number 4 of Will Parrish. Row number 2, it's the 88 of Stephen Colon, starting alongside the 60 of Josh Williamson. Row number 3, it is the 64, Maximilian Chilton, starting alongside the 00 of Bobby Frazier. Row 4, it's the 17 of John Andrews and the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. Row 5, it's the 97 of Dreamy Oliver Stappen and the 1 of Connor Monaco. And rounding out the field there in row number 6, it is the 77 of Juan Carlos Espinosa and the 40 of Caitlin Luna. See the engines fired there. Race info will, of course, be on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. A 9-lap race here tonight, the usual 12 entries. And, of course, where this is a road course, cautions will be disabled, so we guess whatever happens here at Willow Springs stays at Willow Springs, so it's definitely going to make this race quite intriguing there in its own right. But here we come. Through turn 9 here, it's going to be Stapleton and Parrish who's going to lead us out the final corner here and down the front straightaway. Round number 3 here of NRLOA IROC 2 is going to be green flag racing here from the Willow Springs Raceway. Stapleton and Parrish lead us to the green. We are racing here in round number 3 of the season as Stapleton and Parrish lead the field here into turn 1. Through the rabbits, here they go. Stapleton got a good launch off the start. He holds on to the race lead side by side for second between the 88 of Stephen Colon and the 4 of Will Parrish. Maximilian Chilton waiting in the wings behind them with the 60 of Williamson all over the back bumper of that 64. But Stapleton in the lead here as they head through the balcony section, down the hill and into turn 5. They're still side by side there for second behind him. Cologne looking for a good finish here to potentially turn this season around. Will Parrish also looking to do the same. Of course, Maximilian Chilton, your winner from the new Smyrna Speedway, looking for another good run to back that up and potentially go into Talladega with a shot at the championship. Same can be said for the 60 of Josh Williamson, looking to bring a good run home this time around. Unfortunately, wasn't able to quite do that at New Smyrna, but with a good start so far here from New Smyrna, some contact in the back. It looked like Caitlin Luna got sideways, almost got into the pit wall. It's going to keep it straight, though, in that number 40 machine side by side here with the 77 of Juan Carlos Espinosa. But up front, it's still Nathan Stapleton leading the opening lap. Parrish is clear for second. Now side by side back here for third between the 88 of Cologne and the 64 Maximilian Chilton, who goes off the track. Into the dirt goes the 64 Maximilian Chilton, loses a couple positions there to Josh Williamson, Bobby Fraser, and John Andrews. Luckily didn't go too far off and didn't get into that dirt wall. Another car off, that's the one of Connor Monaco. Slipping wide, there's 3 wide back here, I believe for around the 8th position. As they head here into the wings leg. It's going to end up with Verstappen and Fitzy side by side here as we head into the sweeper. Sue and Cologne now clear here into the 3rd position. Williamson settles in 4th. Bobby Fraser rounds out your top 5. And now Chilton looking to get their spots back that they lost after going off track. Passes John Andrews back there. Therefore, I believe the now 6th position on the track, I believe. And yeah, Chilton back now up into the 6th position. On to lap number 3 here, though. Parrish potentially trying to run down Stapleton for that race lead. Here comes Cologne, Williamson, and Fraser as well. Cologne slips a little bit wide here as they go through the rabbit's ear. Williamson going to close right up into the back bumper of that 88. Side by side back here for the 8th position is Fitzy and Connor Monaco, and Juan Carlos Espinosa also looking to get in here on this action. Williamson all over the back bumper. Stephen Cologne going to try and get down to the inside here as they head through the balcony section. Nearly makes contact with the 88. So we head down the hill here into turn number 5. Maximilian Chilton looking to now get to the inside of Bobby Fraser there in the 00. Connor Monaco going to be the victor of that battle there with Zachary Fitzwater. Stephen Cologne hangs on to 3rd for the time being. Maximilian Chilton still trying to go after Bobby Fraser, though, back here for the 5th position. Down the inside as they head through the sweeper here and then into turn 9. And Chilton will take that position away. So now move that 64 back into the 5th position. Chilton doing a good job at making spots back up so far here. And now John Andrews potentially looking to go after the 00 there for that 6th position. Front, though, Will Parrish continues to close into the 7 of Nathan Stapleton. He goes a bit wide here as they head through the rabbit's ear, and Parrish now all over the back bumper of the 7 of Nathan Stapleton. Williamson all over the back bumper of the 88 of Stephen Cologne, meanwhile. Parrish taking a peek to the left-hand side as we head into the balcony section. And is going to cross Stapleton over as he goes wide to block. Parrish looking to the right-hand side now as for the lead. Here comes Parrish as we head down here into turn number 5. Williamson side by side with Cologne for third. Going through the wings leg side by side for the race lead. Stapleton on the left-hand side, Parrish on the right. And it's going to have the inside lane and the third lane here heading into the sweeper turn 8 and turn 9. Still side by side for third back there as well, but Parrish will clear for the race lead here through turn 9, but slips wide. Stapleton looking to potentially get right back to the back bumper of the 4 Parrish, and now Williamson is up here battling for the race lead as well. Here comes Stapleton peeking to the inside, going back into turn number 1, and will go for the lead here in Castro Corner. Williamson waiting in the wings there in the 60. Looking to try and make something happen here. Parrish takes the lead back, but Williamson gets to the inside of the 4 as we head through Rabbit's Ear. Williamson with a good drive there through the Rabbit's Ear. We're side by side still for the race lead. Parrish trying to pull ahead. As we head up the hill here into the balcony section, Parrish will stay clear for the time being, but slips wide in the balcony section. He's off. Williamson back to the inside. Stapleton also looking to get by him as well. Fantastic racing up here for this race lead. Williamson peeking ahead as we head down the hill and back into the sweeper. He's going to have the preferred lane and will clear Parrish here heading into turn number 8. Stapleton with a big send makes contact with the 4 of Parrish. Williamson with a little bit wide there, and look at Stapleton with a big move off of turn 9. Retakes the lead away from the 60. We saw some door banging back here between Fitzy and Caitlin Luna. Now with 4 laps to go here from Willow Springs, this has been a fantastic race, and we've seen a crazy battle for the leader so far as Stapleton, after all is said and done, takes the race lead back. Williamson is up into second. Parrish slips back to third, but here comes Maximilian Chilton. Has gotten past Stephen Cologne now for the 4th position. Cologne trying to go back after the 64. 64 is going to defend the inside, though, heading here into the balcony section. And now Chilton looking to potentially go to work here on the 4-wheel Parrish for the 3rd position. 64 has a very, very fast car. I would argue that Stapleton, Williamson, and Chilton, your top 3 in points, might just be the fastest 3 cars here on the racetrack right now. I definitely argue that Parrish and Cologne also looking pretty sporty here as well. Turn 9, though, Stapleton still trying to hold on to the race lead. Verstappen, Luna, and Fitzwater down here in 10th, 11th, and 12th respectively. Probably not been quite the day that these 3 were hoping for, but they're still going at it back here for the final spot here inside the top 10. Verstappen holds on to it. Verstappen holds on to it right now, but we'll have to see how that battle goes. Stapleton there with a good line through the Rabbit's Ear. Williamson goes a little bit wide. Parrish dips some tires into the dirt there, though, and here comes Chilton and Cologne looking to close in here. All over the back bumper of the 64 of Maximilian Chilton, peeking to the inside here. Down on the hill here into turn number 5. He's on the right-hand side of the 64 of Maximilian Chilton. But Chilton will hold on for the time being as we head back down the hill. This time by going to be 2 laps to go here from Willow Springs, and Nathan Stapleton trying everything he can to hold on to this race lead. Williamson looking to close in. Stapleton goes a bit wide there through turn 9. That's going to let Williamson close in a little bit. They're still banging doors back here for the 11th position. Luna and Fitzwater locked in a crazy battle back here, but here comes Williamson to the inside, going into Castro Corner. Trying to clear Stapleton, but Stapleton will hang to the inside here as they head through the Rabbit's Ear, side by side for the lead. Here with 2 to go here from Willow Springs, Stapleton has the advantage. Peeks ahead as they come out of turn number 3. And heading up the hill, Stapleton on the right-hand side, Williamson on the left. Stapleton slides it wide, tries to run the 60 out of room, and will clear off of the... as we head out of the balcony section down the hill into turn at number 5. Here comes Chilton, side by side now with Parrish for the 3rd position, but Parrish defends the right-hand side and what will inevitably be the inside here as we head into the sweeper. Parrish looking to hold on to 3rd for the time being. Will clear Chilton there through turn 8, but here we come through turn 9. The white flag is in the air. 1 lap to go here from Willow Springs. Nathan Stapleton looking to bring it home with his first win here on the season and looking to enter Talladega as the points leader. Williamson trying to chase him down there for 2nd. Parrish right now holding on to 3rd. Chilton in 4th. Stapleton and Williamson with a bit of a wider line here through the Rabbit's Ear. Parrish was able to close in on Williamson there quite a little bit. Up into the balcony section here for the final time. Stapleton gonna go just a little bit wide there. No harm, no foul really. Williamson might have closed in a little bit. Down here, though, into turn number 5. Stapleton just needs a good drive off and needs to hold the inside through the sweeper, and he can bring this home. Williamson, though, trying to do everything he can to close back in, side by side back here between Cologne and Andrews for the final spot there in the top 5. But through the sweeper, turn 8, through the final time, and through turn 9, Nathan Stapleton looking to bring it home. And a good line there through turn 9 for Nathan Stapleton. He's going to come down the front straightaway, and he's going to win here at Willow Springs. It's Nathan Stapleton who's going to enter Talladega with a points lead as he wins round number 3 here of NRLOA IROC 2. And it's the big staple with his first win here on the season. And like I said, that will be your points leader heading into the final round of the season at Talladega. A big win there for Nathan Stapleton, and what a win there for the big staple. We had a great battle for the lead there going on throughout the middle stage of the race, and at the end, Stapleton was able to take advantage of that, got the race lead back, and was able to hold on until the checkered flag flew. What a race here from Willow Springs. Josh Williamson still with a great run, comes home in 2nd. While Stapleton is going to have the points lead going into Talladega, Williamson is still going to be all over the back bumper of that 7 machine. Will Parrish with a great run, going to come home in the 3rd position. Maximilian Chilton with a great recovery after going off the road, finishes 4th. John Andrews is going to come home there with a top 5. Cologne in 6th. Connor Monaco in the 1. Actually, Bobby Frazier finishes in 7th. Connor Monaco 8th. That's going to be the 77 of 1. Carlos Espinosa 10th is Dreamer Liverstaff, and 11th is Caitlin Luna. And 12th is the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. Not the run that Fitzy probably would have wanted here from the Willow Springs Raceway, but still a fantastic race here from the Willow Springs Raceway. And it's Nathan Stapleton coming home the race winner here from round number 3 here of NRLOA IROC 2. Josh Williamson, of course, bringing home 2nd. Still a great run there for him. Parrish with 3rd. Chilton 4th. Andrews 5th. Cologne 6th. Frazier 7th. Monaco 8th. Juan Carlos Espinosa 9th. Liverstappen 10th. Luna 11th. And Fitzwater riding out your field there in that 12th position. What a very fun race here from the Willow Springs Raceway. This track is always usually a treat. Today's race was absolutely no exception to that. A fantastic race here, fantastic battles all across the track, including for the race lead. And in the end, the big staple is going to go to victory lane. It's going to be your points leader heading into the final round of NRLOA IROC 2 at the Talladega Super Speedway. Just what a race here from the Willow Springs Raceway. Like I've been saying, we still got the Talladega Super Speedway coming up next for your final round of NRLOA IROC 2 competition. And that race will be going up next week, Sunday, August 17th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and very excited to be seeing how our championship contenders will go in and come out of that one. Definitely looking forward to seeing how this very, very fun season of NRLOA IROC competition is going to close out. It's been a lot of fun here so far for these first 3 races now, and Talladega should be a lot of fun as well as you close out this season. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and once again, congratulations to the Big Staple for winning round number 3 here of NRLOA IROC 2 here from the Willow Springs Raceway. And I will see you all for the final round of the season at the Talladega Superspeedway next Sunday, August 17th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But until then, you all take care and have a good one. Here is your point standings after round number 3 here of NRLOA IROC 2.